Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You guys already know what it is. It's what if Deku was Echo Sans Part 3, and if I'm not correct, I left off right after the USJ attack, and Deku was making some moves on Frisk. And before I start, Frisk can reset in this universe, but it takes up all of her energy. It takes up a lot of her energy. Like, she can only do it, like, probably once every 24 hours. And Deku can remember the resets. I just want to point that out before I start the video. I'll start the story. So, let's get it. USJ attack is over. Deku and Frisk are dating. Yeah, they are dating. Yeah, let's put it that way. Yeah, they are. So, sports festival. So, this day of the sports festival, the race. When it starts, Deku just walks up to Frisk, puts his hand on her shoulder, teleports to the finish line. He crosses before Frisk because why not? Plot. Let's put it that way. Yeah. So, race done. Obstacle course, whatever you want to call it. Cavalry battle. Let's say the teams are the same. Just replace Uraraka with Frisk. And with Sans pushing everyone back with his bones, Gaster Blasters, and Blue Magic. They won first place in that as well. Now for the tournaments. Now for the tournaments. First tournament, not first tournament, first round, Deku versus Shinzo. Shinzo tries to talk to him, tries to hypnotize him, but it doesn't work, because Deku's smart. Because Sans is smart, well, all Sans are smart. And then he kind of just blasts him out of the ring with, caster blasters. Second fight. Deku versus Todoroki. No, sorry. What's his face? Todoroki tries to use his ice on Deku, but it doesn't really work because Deku just keeps teleporting and dodging and teleporting and dodging and teleporting and dodging. He threw a few bones at Todoroki, but they missed. And Todoroki is kind of forced to use his fire. He shoots out like a blast of fire, and Deku kind of just counters that with a Gaster Blaster. I almost said Gaster. Yeah, counters it with a Gaster Blaster. And Todoroki pulls out that he shoots off like this big blast of fire, and Deku summons like 3, maybe 4 Gaster Blasters, and shoots them all off at Todoroki at once. They all form this big blast of energy, completely completely vaporizing Todoroki's fire and knocking him out of the ring. Final match. Deku versus Bakugo. Bakugo tries to explode him. Deku just dodges. Just keeps dodging. Every time Bakugo tries to explode him, nope, dodge. And every time Bakugo thinks he finally got Deku, he's actually just behind him because he teleported out of the way before the explosion hit him. And Bakugo gets mad and uses his Hauser impact on Deku, and Deku's like, I think it's time. I stop playing around. He snapped his fingers. About 100 Gaster Blasters appear behind Deku. And as soon as Bakugo lets off the Hauser, big explosion. Deku shoots off all these Gaster Blasters. And they just completely propel Bakugo's Hauser impacted back and also knocks Bakugo out of the ring because of the impact of the explosion and the energy that followed from the Gaster Blasters. So Deku won Deku won the sports festival, flying colors. And yeah, so internships. Deku overheard the conversation with Ida about his brother. Yeah, and he also heard Ida's dumb plan to go try to take down the hero killer. Like, if your brother couldn't beat him, what makes you think you could beat him? Like, bruh, your brother was way more powerful than you, and you think you can be, and Stain beat him, and you think you can beat Stain. Ida's stupid. For being one of the smartest people in 1A, he's stupid. So, internships. Let's say Deku just go to manuals, because I don't know. Because why not? Nah, he heard that Ida was going to manuals agency to go hunt down the hero killer. Let's say Frisk. Frisk went to another agency in Hosu, but not Manuals. And Manual was like, I can't really teach you anything. Like, Manual only sent his internship because he just wanted him to be there, so he could brag. So he's like, he can be like, yeah, well, I had so and so at my agency. So he can just brag to the people that he knows. Like I said, Frisk went to a agency in Hosu, but not Manual. So Frisk texts Frisk to meet him at so and so location. They meet up, and Deku's like, I want to show you something. So him and her teleport to on top of a building, and the sun's starting to set, and he summons 2 Gaster Blasters, and he's like, get on. He steps on he just summons a Gaster Blaster, and he steps on it. He's like, get on. He helps Frisk up onto the Gaster Blaster, and they do a flying tour of the city. Very, very peaceful. And they get the perfect view of the sun setting. Perfect view of the sun setting. Why can I not yawn during this recording? Because I don't want to record again. But then the attack happens, and the moves start showing up. Then he's like, Deku's like, god dang it. He kind of just drops Frisk off on a rooftop so she can go do her job and fight off these Nomus. Like, Frisk kind of legit cut one of the Nomus heads off with her determination sword. And what's with me? And Deku's kind of just floating over the city, blasting a couple of evacuating people. And also fighting off a couple Nomus. And he's floating. He teleports on top of a building, and he looks down into the alleyway below, and he sees Stain about to shove a spear, not a spear, why did I say spear? A sword right through Ida's head. He's like, we can't be having that now. He teleports down there. And the alleyway is too narrow to summon any gaster blasters, so Deku's gonna have Deku's actually gonna have to try. So one of his eyes glows bright yellow, and he summons this bone. It's like about probably like 8 feet long, 3 feet wide, and he kind of uses that bone as a staff, and he just starts fighting Stain. He with a mix of teleportation, blue magic, and bone and blue bones. He was finally able to keep Stain. He finally was able to hold restrain Stain. That's the word I wanted to use. And when he picks up Ida, no, he picks up Native, and he picks Ida up, but with blue magic. But he kind of drags Ida on the ground. And then when they get outside the alleyway, he also drags Stain with blue magic as well. When they get out of the alleyway, and he lays down Native, he picks Ida up by the soul, and he just backhands this man. And he's like, how could you be so stupid? And Ida's like, stupid? Yeah, you're going after, the hero killer alone? Like, bruh, you're an idiot. Like, he hurt your brother. What a tragedy. Bruh, he beat your brother. And what's your brother, more powerful and more experienced than you? And Stain beat him. So you think that you could take on him? Idiot. Slaps him again and then drops him. All the pros get there. Deku gets most of the credit. Can I fit it in? Yes, I can fit it in. Maybe I can fit in the first part. Training camp. Yeah, I got time. Yeah, training camp. So they're on the bus. They get to the drop-off point, and Deku turns around to see the wild pussycats, and he's like, "Dang it!" And then they get thrown out the mountain. And first gotta fall and hit her head. And Deku just kind of teleports to the ground, and then catches her with blue magic, and then puts her down. And then Mineta runs off, sees the giant rock monster, and pisses himself. Deku's like, he takes out a cigarette, he lights it, he takes a smoke. When his eye glows bright yellow, he's like, time to go to work. And he sticks 2 giant bones through this thing, and then incinerates it with gaster blasters. And then he's like, now that that's done, he touches Frisk's shoulder, teleports them both to the training camp. They go take a shower, they get changed, they start making food. Let's say Deku knows a little bit of fire magic. Like a bit of fire magic. So he kind of, I'm putting this in for story reasons, he kind of just lights the fire and starts cooking. And everyone gets there, and they're just they're just relaxing. Like, the food's already cooked. They're kind of just sitting around, chilling around a campfire as the sun goes down. And everyone's like, why did you leave us? Deku's just like, But that's gonna be where I'll leave this part off, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Peace.